A bit knackered, to be honest.
Well, I suppose that's as accurate as you could possibly be, but just describe that moment when you reached the summit. What was going through your mind?
Well, huge relief and unbelief that I'd actually got there, and amazement at what it looked like, because if you look over the top, and I get a little bit of vertigo, so I eventually did, you can see the clouds sort of miles below with the moonlight on top of them, and you know, you can't walk any closer to the moon than that particular spot. And so I thought that is great. You know, last time I failed, we didn't get enough money for Marie Curie as we had hoped. This time, thanks to generosity of the British public, we hope that we will. And it was a fantastic sensation, but there's no way I would do it again. I've done with mountains after this.
Vertigo. You suffer from vertigo, Sir Ranulph.
I do, but you can get round that normally by not looking down. But when you're in that particular spot, it would be a shame not to.
It'd be very difficult not to do anything else. But in terms of you mentioned Marie Curie, and of course this was a very personal mission for you, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, my mother, my wife of 36 years, two of my sisters, all dead cancer. The one thing that came out of it for me is what an incredible job those nurses in the UK actually do. And it costs Marie Curie 1 hour is 20 quid. For a nurse, and for a nurse for a year is 19,000 quid. So that's what we want the money for. 1 in 4 of us will die of it.
Well, it's obviously very good of you to raise the money for them and to pay tribute to them, but as we look at the pictures of you on Everest, I think the rest of us are just amazed at what an incredible job you do, especially after your heart problems and everything that you've gone through to still be doing this. Whatever comes next, Sir Ranulph?
Well, Dr. Mike Stroud is the bloke that I normally do things with, and he's cooked up an amazing one, and we want to get that done before the Norwegians do. Over.
And what would that be?
We haven't yet got the sponsor. We haven't found the sponsor yet, so when we do, then we can talk about it.
You're 65 years old. I don't know if you've actually picked up your bus pass. Is there a thought going through your head that maybe this is time to do something else?
Well, I've got a lovely, wonderful wife and a beautiful daughter of 3 and a lovely stepson, and so I've got to discuss things with them in a diplomatic fashion.
And what have they said about your exploits over the last 48 hours?
Sometimes unprintable. Over the last... Sorry, I thought you meant in general. No, Louise seems to be relatively okay and happy that this one is done. All we are hoping for, obviously, for the aim of the whole thing, is that we do get the money coming in for the nurses. And that's up to the generosity of the British public, you know, if they feel so inclined.
Sir Ranulph, an incredible achievement. Was there a moment in that ascent where you thought, actually, I don't think I can do this?
Yeah, I'm afraid there were. It sort of, it just goes on and on and on. You cannot believe how high it is. And you look up and, you know, and you just think, well, I can't keep going another step. But it is the weak voice inside yourself, and you've got to shut it up, if possible.
Well, many, many congratulations for keeping on plodding. You're an example to us all.
Nice to speak to you. Thank you very much.